Hi guys, and welcome to my 100 Days to Marathon mission. A little bit about my story. I'm a runner starting with a base of about a marathon worth of kilometres per week, so 42.2 or 26.2 miles. My current PB times are 18:24 for the 5 kilometres, 38:26 for the 10, 1 hour and 26 minutes 43 seconds for a half marathon, 2 hours 16 and 46 for a 30k, and 3 hours 31 and 34 for a full marathon. I've run a handful of half marathons, a table full of 10ks, as well as a flood of 5ks, particularly through parkruns. I've completed 105 different parkrun courses in Oz alone as of Christmas 2023. I partake in cross-country and trail events ranging from 4 kilometres or 2.5 mile to about 16 kilometres or 10 mile. And I also enjoy swimming for cross-training and ocean swim events. My first marathon was in 2022 at Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia, where I ran 3 hours 34:35. I fell apart from about the 32 kilometre, 20 mile mark in that race and put my results down to heart rate fluctuations, not high enough load in training, inexperience at the distance, and illness throughout the lead up. My second marathon was this year in 2023 in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, where I ran 3 hours 31 and 34. This was the first year of Sydney trying to qualify for Abbott World Major status. In this marathon, I lasted a bit longer, but generally felt the wall from about 35 kilometres or 22 miles in that race. And although managing a PB, I put my results down to heat and taking off too fast too soon. I felt I was due for something in the low 3-hour 20s. After I found out most runners didn't PB at this event, I became more content with the race result. Hobart, Tasmania, Australia will be my third marathon attempt. I chose Tasmania because of its cool climate and the fact that I've never been there, whereas Gold Coast was a recognisable stomping ground, and Sydney I at least knew key stages of that course, having travelled to the city before. It is the southernmost marathon in Australia and is also run by Atlas Events, who typically run a great event, and my half marathon PB actually came from their Sunshine Coast marathon event. Starting the journey with a new pair of shoes and going back to an early favourite brand of mine, Mizuno. They had been in the wilderness when it came to true marathon shoes, but when they released the Rebellion Pro and how outlandish the design was, technically and visually, I had to get a pair to help this journey. The second iteration has just released, I believe, but it appears they've dialed back the flair of the first edition. I start my 100 days from marathon on a long drive to Bundaberg for the weekend. Fridays are usually my rest day, so as I drive I outline my aim to do Bargara Park Run Saturday, a Sunday 12k scenic run, and Bundaberg Park Run Monday morning before returning to Brisbane. Parkrun offers Saturday 7am's in Queensland 5k runs, but throughout the Christmas New Year periods, a lot of parkruns will elect to do one, if not both, extra parkruns on those days. So it's another chance to get a nice 5k in, whether it be hard, slow, or intermediate. I've also attached my training timetable for the 100 days leading into the Hobart Marathon, starting from Bargara and ending in Hobart. As you can see, I've tabled every day backwards from the marathon, as well as rest days, cross-training through swimming, and events along the journey as well. Although plans are not always followed 100%, it is better to have it than not, as it guides you along the journey. I'm aiming to upload weekly along the journey, and if that's something you're interested in, perhaps you have your own marathon plans for Hobart, or another marathon or any event in 2024, leave a comment about your journey to come, any questions and or suggestions that you may have, perhaps about content that you would like on this channel that is related. And now to the shoe preview. The Mizuno Wave Rebellion Pro shoe preview. I purchased these shoes with my own money, and all thoughts are my own. The heel measure point is 39 millimeters, and the forefoot measure point is 34.5 millimeters for a supposed 4.5 millimeter drop. However, Mizuno were very clever in how they created their max stack speed offering. Smart engineering, knowing where stacks are measured by the running world powers that we mere mortals adhere to, Mizuno packed their stack towards the midfoot, where it seems to reach around 10 millimeters more than the heel. Please enjoy these preview visual perspectives where I go through all the shoe sides. Top side. Toe side. Heel side. Base side. Open side. Blind side. Tongue side. Front inside. Heel inside. When I review this shoe, I will have put it through its paces, obviously, as well as giving it my shoe tests. My shoe tests are what I use to review a shoe on top of the load that I put into them. The first test would be the rocker test, and that's the duration of ride from back of the heel grip to toe tip grip. It's a possible ground force indicator. The tipping test, that's the angle where the shoe tips on both sides, a possible stability indicator. The bounce test, 30 centimeter or ruler length vertical drop, possible rebound indicator. And the spring test, a 90-degree load jump and land, possible energy return and cushioning indicator. I will also mention my issues and or annoyances as they surface. Subscribe if you enjoyed my content in this upload. Step on the like button. Ring the PB bell for notifications of new uploads. The bottom of your sole helps you roll. Just take it, run day at a time. Bye for now.